What's going on, everybody? Renee here with Neptune Cigars. We're at the PCA 2023 in Las Vegas, and I'm sitting here with Mr. Les of ST Dupont. How are you?
Glad you're here.
How's it going, Les? Everything good?
Yeah, it's fantastic. I mean, as you can see, the booth here, very crowded. A lot of new introductions. You know, everybody loves ST Dupont. Everybody really loves ST Dupont. And we have a lot of new introductions too. So it's been kind of crazy, but I think crazy's good. It's my speed.
Yes. Absolutely. Have you seen a lot of growth compared to like last PCA?
We're growth in our business model. We're double-digit growth for the last 2-3 years, and it continues to grow. And you know, as you grow, those numbers always get higher. But so far, so good with everything too. And it's I said this last night to a bunch of my customers. If you really look at ST Dupont, we're the true only luxury brand at the show in the world, you know. And I was just in Paris 2 months ago with 25 other countries around the world. We're in the best department stores, the best tobacco stores, the best jewelry stores, the best leather and luggage stores. So nobody on this trade show floor has that distribution. So it's global, but the most important thing, luxury's a lot of fun.
Yep. No, and luxury is the name of the game when it comes to your brand. For those who may not be too familiar with it, how would you describe ST Dupont to the average consumer?
I would describe ST Dupont, that's a good question. Our consumers are very brand loyal to the brand. Our consumers are the people that, if they have ST Dupont the lighter, they have ST Dupont the pen. Yeah. There's a lot of like all luxury brands, there's heritage, there's craftsmanship, there's quality, there's brand recognition, and there's distribution. Look at Neptune's a fantastic customer of ours. So we're in very selected retailers around the country, and I think that's also important too. So for us, you can see in our booth, it's not accepting new customers or anything like that. It's like we have a great solid account base. And by the way, the people, and let's just use Neptune, the people at Neptune, they know who the brand is. The staff knows what the brand is. They know the product. They know the consumers who's in there. And at the end of the day, it's the partnership between ST Dupont Paris, Coles of London, Charlotte, and Neptune.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, that's good.
Glad you're here.
That's good. Maybe clear things up for a bit of people. Okay, so let's talk about the future. Like coming out here at the show, do you have anything that's being announced? What's going to we expect for 2023?
Yeah, we really do. Super exciting. So we're sitting here in the Le Mans booth. We have an unbelievably cool collection of 24 Hours of Le Mans worldwide, global introduction, which has been super. Look, I mean, there's people just standing here by Le Mans. That's good. But we also have 3 new lighter introductions. And I know we're going to take pictures of that too. I don't want to really steal the thunder of I want to see these things. But when you see these, unbelievable. Here's the other thing. What Neptune expects from us and your consumers, exactly that. It's leading edge of technology. It's getting the right finishes, the gorgeous. These are jewelry that lights. At the end of the day, we have jewelry that lights. We have jewelry that writes. Yeah. So stuff like that. So we also have an unbelievably cool Picasso limited edition. Obviously lacquer, when you hear of ST Dupont, it's about lacquering. We have some new lacquer introduction. So as I said, we have 11 towers in the front of this booth, and it's all new product. And you come to a trade show, the first, people come and say, hey Les, what's new? And I said, not much, what's new with you? Now you say, hey, what's new? And you say, well, I got 11 reasons to show you what's new. Sure. So super excited of what's going on, and most importantly, I'm glad that we got to spend this time together.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, and as far as so one thing I wanted to know was the perfect ping. That's another thing that I think, people may have heard about. You don't have to go into full detail because I know it's quite.
Yeah, people heard about it because people hear it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the one. I guarantee you, when you go into any of your shops at Neptune, people buy perfect pings. Somebody might like gold, or they like the black and listen to this ping. And I remember I was at a very formal event in New York City a while ago, one of my first years with ST Dupont, and you're not allowed to smoke during dinner. But once the last fork hit the plate, all of a sudden you heard ping, 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 ping. And then I was like, and by the way, that's part of the brand. Yeah. Okay? So there's certain little things with brands that people understand or know too. And there's only one ping, and there's only one ST Dupont.
You mentioned earlier about how you have jewelry that writes, jewelry that lights. It's a good way to put it because some other accessory brands, which I won't mention anyone, but those are more like toys. This is more like jewelry. This is a luxury.
I'll mention the other brands if you want me to. No. The other thing about SD Dupont, and I have a lot of consumers when we're doing events and retailers, it's pretty simple, is some people have their lighter that their grandfather had that it was passed down to. So it's an heirloom, it's something that they cherish, that they really, everybody knows when they have an SD Dupont in their pocket, you might walk around like this, holding, know what it is. Or you're at a club at night, or you're somewhere and you let someone use your lighter, well, you're watching them because
you're glued to them.
You're glued to them because you want to get that lighter back. Yeah. So
Yeah.
the whole heirloom part of it, the whole heritage part of it, that's super, that's all the brand DNA.
So let's talk about soft flame versus torch. That's one thing that I think a lot of traditional smokers, they are used to soft flames, maybe because of just it being elegant per se, but how do you feel personally about like a soft flame lighter versus a torch?
I think that is where you're at. So what I mean, so first of all, that would really be like, if you're outdoors, we have windproof lighters. It's very hard to light a soft flame lighter with the wind blowing and seeing it, stuff like that. So there's different places to use what you have. We just launched the new Legrand that actually pings, that actually, and I don't know if you know this, and I'll show that to you when we're done, that it starts off as a classic SD Dupont soft flame. When you push a button, it turns into a torch.
I've seen that.
So for you to say that, well, I got your answer right now. I got one that does both, okay? And I know Neptune not only carries that, Neptune carries the entire portfolio of our stuff. But the lighter that I'm most excited to show you guys when our interview is done, it's called the Big D and the Slimmy, and that actually is a lighter that looks like a Legrand and a Line 2. I'm letting the cat out of the bag, but it has a 5-jet flat flame torch lighter. So I don't know if you led that in to want to know that, but so that's kind of, yes.
The Maxi Jet has it's bigger than the Maxi Jet too as far as the torch?
Yes, it's wider. So it'll cover a larger, our market is tending a little bit on the bigger ring cigars and stuff like that too. So you want to make sure that you're covering that smoker to light that stuff. So yes, the Maxi Jet, which is unbelievably popular, is kind of a pinpoint. Even the Defi Double Extreme, or it's like a pinpoint thing. So picture this top for the flame. Picture the bottom. That's your surface of 5 jets.
That's impressive.
It's cool. And yes, it's impressive but that's what Neptune's customers expect when you're the market leader and the leader in the market.
Well, we appreciate that.
Yeah.
So speaking of the stores and Neptune, I work in the store and we have a Space Odyssey lighter that's on display.
Yep.
And that gets a lot of attention.
Yes.
So can you maybe shed some light on that?
Yeah. So I would tell you right now that why it gets attention is people look at the Space Odyssey lighter and says, how did they do that? So I talked about the brand and the heritage and the DNA, but when you really think about it, when you look at an SD Dupont piece, not only is it jewelry that lights and writes, but it's people in Faverges that are applying the lacquer by hand. And you look at these pieces and you're like, whoa, how did they do that? So on that you have the lacquering and you have like the asteroid field and things like that. So, it's proudly displayed in your stores, and it's more than just, like that lighter, that's it. They're saying, wow, what is that? How does that happen? And that's just what sets us apart from anybody in this trade class.
Awesome. Well, I think that does about wraps it up for us. Do you have any last messages for the Neptune customers watching?
No, do I have messages? I said, I would just say that, a proud partner of us, this is my 23rd year, and Neptune has always been a proud partner of us. Neptune has always brought in all of our new introductions. Neptune you very rarely, unless we're selling like crazy, will Neptune be out of inventory or not in stock of an item. But I guarantee you that Neptune will know what is being launched and what they have. And you know what? That defines what a true partnership is. And Neptune absolutely is a true partner and friends. I think it goes beyond that. There's a business relationship and there's a friendship relationship in all of business, and Neptune checks both of those boxes off easily. So we at ST DuPont love Neptune.
Kind of like how that new lighter ticks both boxes of soft flame and torch.
There you go. Yep, absolutely, absolutely.
Les,
I'm glad you guys are here.
thank you so much for taking this time for us. All right, have a great show,
Okay, now
continued success.
Let's go tour the booth, and then I want you. Then you're gonna say, how did you do that, Les? How did they do that? Things like that. That's what it's all about.
Yeah. No, I'm not going anywhere. We're going to hang out for a bit.
You're always welcome.
Guys, thank you for watching. This is Renee with Neptune Cigars. We're here with ST DuPont at PCA 2023. Catch you next year.